Over the years, many people have commented on my location videos. Many recommendations for possible future videos have been put to me. The film that gets the most amount of requests is Romper Stomper. Obviously, many people appreciate it, and it was probably about time I looked at it. From the title, the word romper usually refers to a boisterous child. Or maybe it's about two brothers coming to terms with their early hair loss. Russell Crowe is such a good actor that I'd probably watch him read out a shopping list. Anyway, I'm looking forward to 1992's Romper Stomper. Oh, hi, yes. Welcome to my Romper Stomper location video. It's gonna have a lot of fun here today, looking at the locations of Romper Stomper. 1992. Let's do this. I'm on my way to the first location of Romper Stomper. But I'm feeling kind of hungry. I didn't have enough breakfast, so I'm just stopping off at this shopping centre here to get something to eat very quickly. So we'll be getting to Romper Stomper, I promise you that. But just looking at this shopping centre, I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. I feel like it's been in a movie somewhere, and then suddenly it came to me. I thought, yes, bad eggs.
Mike, I think you might be hugging the curb just a tad, mate.
Where the car comes rolling down this road here, goes in there and goes through the shopping centre and causes all kinds of mayhem. So I'm just going to go in there quickly and just have a look around, see if I can see some of the spots where the car came into the shopping centre. And just quickly, we'll get to Romper Stomper, I promise you, but just quickly, we're just going to just
One move and you're a dead man.
Romper Stomper, when it was released in 1992, really brought a lot of attention to Russell Crowe because he's so great in the film. And it's a real star-making performance, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that looked familiar. What was that? Oh, hang on. Just a sec, we'll get back to Romper Stomper in a minute. I just saw something. Alvin Purple was released in 1973, and there's a scene in that film that was shot here. This is the school that he goes to in the film. If you look at that direction, you can see the house in the film with the chimney. You can't really see it because there are trees in the way, but it's there. How about Crackerjack? Just passing through Windsor, and I've discovered the location from the film Crackerjack. There it is, it's the bowling club. Yes, it's a wonderful, feel-good movie, full of laughs. Nobody gets stabbed in the neck, or no graphic sex scenes. Just a feel-good movie about a guy that just wants to park his car while he's at work to avoid the ticket inspectors. You know, he doesn't have to worry about that while he's trying to do his job. So he parks his car here, in this parking spot.
It's a game of skill, touch, and patience. A true revealer of character, son.
All it's revealing right now is 2 inches of arse crack poking out the top of my pants.
I went into the clubhouse to see if anyone was there. He wasn't. Much to my surprise, an alarm suddenly went off, resulting in 2 fire trucks showing up. The firefighters were a jolly bunch of men who casually wandered into the clubhouse to turn the alarm off.
That's where we're putting the carvery in through there, folks. Beautiful new carvery.
You've been warned about harassing us. Leave now or I'll call the police.
While everybody was busy, I got a few shots wandering around the clubhouse and the bowling ground. No one asked me anything. They were trying to shut down an alarm some idiot set off. Who really knows?
What is this shit?
Okay. Romper Stomper.
Just get the hell out of here now.
All right, well, what about my car? Did you see the car?
Yes, I saw the car. Just go.
Start of the movie. Okay, the start of Romper Stomper, it says Footscray train station, but it's actually not shot at Footscray station. I don't know why that was done, why they didn't film at Footscray station at the time. Maybe they couldn't get a permit or something, or it just wasn't good cinematically. But they're actually filming here at Richmond. One of the ends, either the end, city end, or this end. But you see 2 people on a skateboard at the start and they're heading that way, so I'm going to bet on that, but I'm going to have a look first here. The 2 people come down a ramp and it's platform 6, you can see that on the film. They make a left turn and they go to platform 4 where they bump into Russell Crowe as Hando. And the assault takes place between platform 6 and 4. It should be happening. Actually, it is. This is it. Platform 6, they come around here. And Russell Crowe's here, he stops the girls on the skateboard and her friend, and he says, why'd you bump into me? And then he slams up against this wall, and the girl gets attacked by the rest of the skinheads. And it takes place here. Horrifying scene. No, not me. I'm not part of this. I've got hair. I mean, I'm not part of those guys. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to listen to me, okay? This is not your country.
After the 3 Vietnamese people are brutally assaulted at the train station, we find out that they are related to the people who will purchase the pub that Hando and his gang frequent.
3 jugs, Harold.
This will lead to an all-out war. Inside the pub today, there are only 2 doors, and although they're the same design, they are not in the same position. I think this is the door that Russell Crowe walks through, and a wall has been put here. Hando and Davey sit in the bar, and Hando spots Gabby. She's let's say quite a catch. We'll talk about that later. But she ends up joining the two with the rest of the skinheads, and they go out on the town in Footscray to create some havoc. So let's go to Footscray, see if we can find those locations. Footscray is a very diverse, multicultural suburb just west of the city of Melbourne. It has Victoria's fourth highest proportion of residents born in Southeast Asia. I have always lived in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, and as a kid, I only knew about Footscray from this guy.
Grandsire, where? In Brunswick and Footscray. Franco Cozzo.
The scenes in the mall where Hando throws a mop bucket through a window was shot at the Metro West building right in the middle of Footscray.
That area down there is where it was filmed. It's no longer there.
Oh, when they smashed the window?
Yeah. This used to be the arcade that used to go to Nicholson Street. It's going back a few years now.
1992?
Yeah, they smashed the shop window. It was one of these ones on the right, and then they ran out that way.
After a night on the town, the skinheads come back to where they live, which is here. It's Bunbury Street in Footscray. Got the Maribyrnong River just there, and there's the bridge. You can see that in the film. And they bring Gabby with them. Yeah. Still here. I think there's people inside. There's lights on. Hopefully they're not skinheads.
Nothing in the laneway waiting for the scum. Skinhead, till the job is done.
Come on. I know you're in there.
Come on.
Hando and Gabby are in a bed. Gabby pulls out a photograph of her mother and informs Hando that this is my mother. Oh, by the way, she was decapitated in a car crash. Yeah, so she's dead. So she's got epilepsy. Her father has molesting her since she was a child. I think she's a drug addict and an alcoholic. And her mother got her head cut off in a car crash. So, bit of baggage. A little bit of baggage there. The skinheads head back to the pub to assault two of the Vietnamese guys. One gets a chain around his neck and the other gets his fingers broken. The Vietnamese guys fight back in huge numbers. It's an incredibly violent scene that's well shot and executed. These scenes are shot in the laneways of Richmond. The skinheads are outnumbered and they know it. They escape through a manhole in the roof and are sent packing, leaving behind their home that's completely getting trashed. When the gang are chased out of their home, they end up going to another place, which is a large factory. That was apparently, according to the DVD commentary, Jeffrey Wright says that that's all been knocked down and turned into some sort of housing estate, so we can't see that. I don't know where that estate is. But I was just driving past this, and this is almost identical looking building to the one in the film. It's not the same building, but it looks the same. Best I can do. Same architect. Trucks with me. Okay, Gabby criticises the group, basically calls them a bunch of buffoons. Hando gets angry and kicks her out of the group. Says, "You're out, get lost." Then Davey decides that he doesn't want to be in the group either, so he goes after Gabby. He writes down his address on a card, and the address is 133 Gladstone Avenue Street, Northcote. And that's the actual address of the house in the film. They actually show it in the film. So, that's it there. Gabby and Davey spend the night with each other in a quite a graphic sex scene, to be honest. And then Hando shows up the next morning, basically saying, we need to stick together. But why does Hando think they should stick together? Gabby called the police and informed them of Hando and his gang's hideout. The rest of the gang are in custody except the kid skinhead the police shot in the head. Police putting a bullet in a kid's head would be front page news in Melbourne for weeks. So now, I'm off to the final location of Romper Stomper. This is it, Point Addis Beach. Bells Beach, where we see the last scene of Romper Stomper. Now they're fleeing from the petrol station that they robbed, and the man that they murdered. Hando, Davey and Gabrielle stop here for, I think they're just having a quick stop. Gabrielle hasn't been to a beach in a long time, so she wants to go down and just have a bit of a wander. And then Hando and Davey go for a walk, so we'll just look for the spot where they were walking.
Listen to him. Take her hands up. Stick a listen to you, all right? She's desperate. She'll drag you down, Davey.
Hando's trying to tell Davey they need to get rid of Gabrielle and give her $200 to send her on her way. But Gabrielle is listening somewhere. I think from up there. Yeah. Beautiful spot. Such a dark film to end.
You gonna tell her? You gonna tell her?
This is where Gabriella sets fire to the car. Her car, their car is parked that way, but I can't park there because there's someone there. So, quite a few cars here in the middle of summer, so can't expect to have the place to myself, but you can see that view in the background. And I'm not going to reenact that scene by lighting fire to this car as much as I'd love to. That's the car park up there. That's pretty much where Hando exits the car park to chase Gabby. So in real life, he would have just fallen off that cliff. So it's not as it is. That's interesting. Hando comes running out of this area here where it's just cliff and chases after Gabby into the water. I think these steps may have gone down, I don't know where, but I can't match up the stairs that they've run down. And they're running towards that beach. That's where Hando tries to strangle Gabby. Davey comes with the knife and stabs him in the neck. It's that beach there. So what is the message of Romper Stomper? If you are a skinhead Nazi, you'll live a horrible life? Is Davey and Gabby redeemed at the end? Have they changed? Why do the Vietnamese characters seem so strangely unsympathetic? Why do they choose to take the law into their own hands? A busload of Asian tourists show up, who pretty much just stand there taking photographs of the car on fire. We get two women looking down on the horror, wondering if those people are okay. Are they?